Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you my favorite map to aim, edit, just to practice overall. So, I just want to show you guys that. And if you haven't seen the intro enough, please like and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, now that we're in, I'm going to show you the aim part of it first. After I'm going to show you the aim part. So let's just go in here. And then I'll just show you my favorite spot first. Crap. Oops. But I'll show you my favorite spot first. We'll go over to shotgun tool, which helps out a lot because you can practice getting your headshots without zooming in too, and crouching, making sure you don't get shot and stuff. And then you got bots as well, which if you just hit their body, they die, which helps also because obviously you're gonna fight real people with like not the build of a circle, you know? It's not gonna be like Vortex or something like that. So there's this, and then you can go over here and then zero build. So you can practice your zero build practice like around like right hand peaks and using the buildings to your advantage and stuff like that, like right hand peak here. And then see using the buildings to your advantage without getting shot by all these guys. And see. And then look at you got tile frenzy over here, which helps you with your shotgun shots. And then you can change it from big tiles to small tiles. And then you can change your bots and tiles, and you just practice shooting with your SMG or your shotgun. It really doesn't. It's like just supposed to help you out and work faster movements, you know? Unlike me, my movements are really slow, but helps you with faster movements with your gun. And so there's that, and you got 360 degree tracking with your like SMG and your AR. I'm alright at these. I'm not really the best. I just gotta get locked in, you know, and then when it stops moving, you just wanna like stop shooting and then just wait for it to go the different direction, and then you can start shooting again. And then let's do pump flick. So she obviously use your shotgun, and then you don't have to, and then you just flick back and forth, and if you miss, you just go back and probably try and flick again, you know? And then flick here as well, watch, boom, here, and then also here, as well as here. It really doesn't matter. Like, it's just supposed to help you practice your flicking for a zero build. Personally, I'm a zero build player. Let's go over to AR tracking, so you can practice, up close, bounce tracking, mid-range, long range, 200, 100, 1 HP. That's all, and then it's just really nice. This is personally my favorite map. This is an awesome map, you know? This is my favorite out of all the maps. And then, let's just practice. See, like, there's a lot of things you can practice, but personally, if you have to choose a map to practice on, I choose this one. It helps out a lot. And then you can just practice, like, your shooting, your aiming, all of that. I'm not really good at aiming like this, you know, but I can hit a good couple shots, like, boom, here, see, and then boom, boom. See, I'm not really the best. Obviously, there's better people out there, but boom, boom, boom. And then you got open range. And you can practice your open range by like shooting them out here with your pistol and stuff, or you can use your grappler to practice grappling and then shooting them with a shotgun, which obviously I just hit like miss completely. I'm just this, but like watch, see, boom, then you hit them with your shotgun once, boom, and then same with these guys. Watch, shotgun shot, land on them, and then shoot them once, and then maybe use your pistol. You can also change the HP on what you have at the beginning as well, like any other map, but you can change it there. But see, if they could have 1 HP, they could have 100, they could have 200. So it just depends on how fast you want to work, you know? So, boom, then you can just use your pistol. Let's go over to, what is it? Let's just go over to practice with your pistol again, or your SMG, or your AR, depending on what. Personally, I'm not the best at these, so I can't really hit good shots on it, you know? But, I mean, I think it's alright, you know? And then let's go over to dodge tracking, which This is like the same thing as the Dodge shotgun, right? The one we start at the beginning. Pretty much you just have to dodge and shoot them with your AR. That's SMG, not too hard. And then you can go over to Pro. It's like, these are like the Pro settings and stuff. You can just check it out and look at all of them. So you got multiple people here. Peterbot. And then you also got, if you're a controller player, there's some controller players in there. And then here's edit. Personally, I'm not a builds player, so I kind of suck at my edits. My edits are kind of booty cheeks, but, I mean, they've gotten better than when I've started, but still, they're kind of booty, so. And then, I'm just not the best at these, you know, I'm just not really good I just don't play builds. I'm not really good at builds. I don't like builds. I'm a zero build player. I mean, I personally, zero build, I think is harder than builds, but, like, that's just me thing, you know? I mean, build is still pretty hard because you like have builds and stuff, but like zero builds, all they do is practice aim and mechanics and stuff. Well, they don't have to practice editing or building. And then there's this, I don't know, I think it's a zero build thing, but I'm pretty sure it's not because you can build in here. But what you do is you can come over here and then you can shoot them, and then you can go over here and then shoot them again. But then, or instead of doing that, you can probably just edit and then practice your right hand peeks on them. Boom. There's one. Then you go over to the other guy, practice your boxing up, like boom, boom, and then so you look at them up the best, you know, but then boom, and you can still practice right hand peeks, and boop. Alright, and then we go up here, you know, I just sold really hard, but you can just go up here, and then see, look at, there's someone up here, boom, boom,
this is a little girl,
and then you hit this guy, and then you should probably box right hand peek, boop. Oh, looks like that was it. I guess we'll just go somewhere else. Don't feel like doing that again. So we'll probably just go somewhere else. Let's just go 1v1. And then this, you can either do this with a real person, or you can do it with this the bot. You know, or like boom, and then you could practice that, and then she moves up like after you kill her, she moves up. So boop. See, and then she'll move up, like up there-ish. And then you can go home. And then there's this sensitivity finder. So if you're on controller or keyboard and mouse, you can practice your sensitivity. This is not my actual sensitivity, you know, but it's like, I'm just gonna use that so I don't have to like just change it to my actual sensitivity, which I will show in another video. If you guys want to see that, just comment below if you do. And then, I'm linear. Personally, linear is better than exponential. I don't know. I think it is. But, and then let's just start. And then, that, sometimes it does glitch and do that, but other than that, it's like a perfect sensitivity finder, like watch. So I'll just follow with my SMG, up brick, oh, there we go, some shots, and then boom, if it moves in a different direction, stop shooting, you know? So, you just gotta keep moving on. And then you just gotta keep shooting them and stuff. And then you just gotta keep on shooting it till it sometimes if you shoot it enough, it does die. But it just respawns back up. And then you can shoot them from mid-range, which I suck at. Personally, I didn't really practice long-range or mid-range. I'm a close-up player, so like I just shoot people when I get close-up on them, like a shotgun shot, spray, or I just like shotgun shot, you know, and then that's it. Depending on what I use, you know. Other than that, I think personally that you could practice anything you want, you know, like AR really long. But then if somebody's got to practice both, obviously, can't just practice main one. You could main one, but you really shouldn't, you know, just because it won't really practice much. But then you got long range, which I got a pistol for this, so it's not gonna be shooting them that far. And then, you guys know that if you try to change it, you can't change this. I, found that out today. You can't change this if you tried and stuff, and even, you just can't change it or anything like that, you know, nothing like that. So you just can't change it. Just 3 seconds, 2, 1. It shows you what you should fix, you know, old, new, like 50, 50, 49, something like that, you know. And then I think, so you can just practice here. But yeah, you could just practice here. But that is the end of the video, so please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!